Hey, Ajaz. Hope you're well, mate. Mumbai. Uh, are you an emotional type of guy? Like, what does it mean to you to be playing a test against India where you grew up?
Yeah, definitely. It is emotional. I was thinking about it when we kind of landed in Mumbai yesterday, and I was coming out of the airport. The amount of times I've left that airport just to go and visit family or friends, or come back for a holiday. But this time it's a little bit different. Obviously, this time I'm here with cricket and representing New Zealand, and also I guess I've come to Wankiti and watched a lot of IPL games thanks to Mitchell McClenaghan, who's been very kind every time I've been here and sorted me out with tickets, and also bought bowled a few times to Mumbai in their training sessions and stuff like that. So it is pretty cool. And yeah, it's quite nostalgic kind of being here. I guess the disappointment is COVID and not being able to see family, because I'm sure I'd be making a quick trip back home very frequently if it was possible.
Are they able to come to the game, and will they come?
Yeah, I've got a lot of family members actually coming on various days. I guess that's the beauty of Test cricket, and everyone can kind of come in on days that they're free and stuff like that. And the Indian week is always a busy week, so yeah, I've got a lot of family coming through on various stages and different days of the game.
Does that make the whole thing extra special? That I take it they don't get to see you play up close and personal that much, if at all. Have they been to New Zealand to see you play much, and what will it mean to you to have them there?
Oh, it'll be really special. Obviously they haven't had the chance to watch me play in person. They've never really seen me play any cricket in person, to be honest with you. And so it'll be the first time, instead of sitting in the stands with them watching, that they'll be watching me. So I know that that's really special for me. And I guess even back home, my parents and that, they still haven't watched me play a test match for New Zealand. So yeah, hopefully sometime soon they'll be able to come and watch me as well.
And just lastly from me, mate, do you have any kind of insider knowledge, I suppose, on conditions and what to expect from the Mumbai wicket and that sort of thing?
Well, I mean, it's been spoken about a lot. I guess the red clay has a bit more bounce and pace, and so we just, I guess, got to assess what the wicket's giving to us, and how it's responding, and we've got to set up a game plan according to that. I guess the beauty about Indian conditions is you have to adapt very quickly, and we know how good these guys are at playing spin and how adept they are in their home conditions. So it is a great challenge, and something we as a unit look forward to.
Hey Jazz, it's James from New South here, mate. I guess off the back of a pretty grueling 5 days of cricket, how is the team feeling, especially given it's only a few days between the next test as well? How is everyone kind of pulled up from that?
Yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's rearing to go again. I guess that's the beauty of professional cricket now. It is very quick and fast, and things do roll around pretty quickly. And our trainer's done a stellar job in terms of getting guys' bodies ready for the grueling schedule that we have. So I think everyone's pretty good and kind of ready to go.
How much did you take from that, you personally and the team as well, from especially that last day, knowing you can do that in those conditions against some really good bowlers, and also now you're still a chance of winning the series as well. Do you kind of draw on that for Friday?
Yeah, 100%. For us, it's still going into a game with the possibility of taking the series, and we know the history around playing cricket in India, and we know how difficult it has been in the past. And the beauty about this team at the moment is we don't really look at history too much. We look at the present, and for us, we have the sense of self-belief that we can cause upsets anywhere, and we've done that recently to kind of be able to take the World Test Championship. So for us now, it's just about playing the best cricket possible, and everyone contributing, just like we saw in the last game. And that's kind of how we look to play. It's not ever really just one individual that comes to the party. It does take a team effort and a collective effort, and that's what Test cricket's all about. And we're playing some very good cricket at the moment, and we're just going to tap into that and be confident.
Yeah, just lastly, we're going to ask about Russian. I guess when you were out there, what kind of things were you saying to each other? And I guess, did you always kind of believe that you could you could get there in the end? And what was that kind of that time period like for you guys?
It was quite special, if I'm honest with you. Like for me and Rutchin to be out there towards the back end, he was surprisingly calm when I got out there, and he's got a great head on his shoulders. We just basically spoke about looking to play the ball as straight as possible, and if it goes past the outside edge, it goes past the outside edge. But so long as we're keeping the stumps out of play and getting out in front of the pads, that was the most important part. I don't think at any point I really thought about the outcome. I'm not really too sure if Rutchin did. I think the outcome is probably where the pressure starts to come. As long as you're not thinking about it and just trying to stay in the present, makes things a lot easier. But it was also a very, very cool moment for both of us, and I guess the irony of it kind of hit home to both of us at the back end of the game and after the game was over. That two boys of Indian heritage who have been brought up in New Zealand, we're out here playing against one of the biggest cricketing nations and trying to fight for a draw, and that's I suppose quite an amazing story in itself, and for us it was quite special to have that moment and be out there, and I thought it was quite fitting.
Yeah, and just finally, will you feel a bit of pressure playing in front of your family for the first time? I know, it might feel like when you're a young kid and you've got a few fans around, so how's that going to be?
I don't think so much the pressure, but I think more so the excitement. Because I know when I got off at the airport, I had a lot of flashbacks of Mumbai and leaving Mumbai for the first time, coming back to Mumbai for the first time, coming to Mumbai for my wedding and stuff like that. So, I mean, for me, I think it's going to be a very, very special moment and something that I'm sure I'll look back on very fondly in the future.